Have you ever found yourself trying to make everyone else around you happy, but then you stop and ask yourself, wait, am I even happy? I've struggled with this quite a bit. Specifically back in my senior year, it got so bad that eventually my mom had to step in and help. So back in my senior year of high school, I had just gotten a new job that I was working almost full-time. I was a full-time student and I was trying to balance my relationships with my family and with my friends. And this became really hard for me to do. I started missing assignments, turning them in late. I would show up late for work. It just became a really toxic cycle of me trying to keep up with everything that I was doing. And my friends definitely noticed it. They realized that I wasn't hanging out as much as I normally do. I was really not able to be social, and that's when my relationship with my friends really started dwindling. And I noticed that they'd start asking me, where have you been? We miss you. You haven't really hung out with anybody in a while. And it was just hard to feel like I was constantly disappointing my friends and family. And eventually it got so bad that I just wasn't seeing anyone at all. This continued until my mom finally stepped in. One early morning before school, my mom noticed that I was particularly exhausted that day. She sat me down before school and asked me, what's going on? You don't really seem like yourself lately. I've noticed that you're not really spending time with your friends. All you've been doing is school and work and school and work. And as I sat there, I really just broke down and I told my mom everything that I was feeling and how it was becoming so hard to keep up with this pattern. I couldn't see my friends and go to work and go to school and spend time with my family and keep myself happy. I couldn't do it. It was too exhausting, too many things to balance. And my mom said something that has stuck with me ever since then. She said to me, you can't make others happy when you're not happy. And that's something that was really hard for me to grasp. Why can't I make others happy when I'm struggling? My mom really drilled it into me by saying, your unhappiness spreads to the people around you. And when you're upset, they feed off of that. And that really resonated with me. I really needed to take the time and understand what was going on within myself before I could help anybody else. So that conversation with my mom gave me the courage to go to my friends and say, hey, I really need some time to figure out how I'm feeling right now. I'm struggling, balancing everything, and I would really appreciate some patience on this. And luckily, I had some really great friends. My friends were so kind and they were like, we totally get it. We understand you've been dealing with a lot of stuff and take as much time as you need. And that was a big turning point for me. Knowing that my friends had my back and allowed me to have that space really let me find within myself how to make myself happy while being busy. The busyness wasn't gonna stop, and I needed to find a way to make myself happy while being busy. And eventually, I figured it out. I knew that I needed to take some time for myself to make myself happy and then focus on my friends and my family. So I learned that I need to take time and read a book, relax, have some alone time, drink a cup of coffee every once in a while, something that I personally really enjoy. And that's something that's really stuck with me ever since then. I've learned that that simple cup of coffee can change so much, can make me so much happier and allow me to make everyone else around me even happier. So thanks to my mom, I learned this very important lesson and it was able to really stick with me throughout the next couple years. Thank you.